Doctor Who.
Yeah. And I've already told you a little bit about this one, that it's weather appropriate.
Oh,
it's a hot day out. It's been a hot week. Like glorious weather.
Yeah, it's got me wondering, what does that have to do with the episode? Is it like a summer theme, or... Well, it's not summer yet, as we're recording this.
We have a little bit of a prequel
Yes.
to watch. I don't really remember what this one is. This prequel. I didn't know it existed, so it's possible that I've not seen this prequel. But maybe I have, and I've just forgotten. We'll find out in a second. You ready?
Yeah. The making of the Gunslinger. Oh!
The scene began here.
The making of. It's like...
With an idea.
Makes me think of...
The intention, a multifaceted
I don't think I have seen this.
that doesn't tire,
Wow.
doesn't secure their participation. They were told they'd been selected for peacekeeping.
Okay, so that is
on off-world colonies.
person, not an android or something.
There you go. The
Intriguing.
making of the Gunslinger.
I guess that's the Gunslinger.
Yeah. So Toby Whithouse is writing the episode as well.
Yeah. Yeah. We're mostly known for his documentaries. No,
that's
Haydock!
That's Toby
Toby
Haydock.
Haydock, Whithouse. Yeah, we've seen Toby Whithouse before. We've seen stories written by him before.
Yes.
I was thinking
Vampires
of
of
Toby
Venice,
Haydock.
School Reunion,
Yeah.
God Complex.
Ah, yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. I am definitely intrigued. I have to leave because the menu's going to show us.
So
I didn't go anywhere, but I'm back.
Now the episode proper. Are you warmed up?
I am, but didn't really get that feeling from the prequel. But
No.
So it must be something in the episode itself.
You ready?
Yeah.
Make peace with your gods.
Once with your gods too.
Not anymore.
Oh. Nah, too late.
You waited for him to get the...
There's one more. The Doctor.
There you go.
Yeah.
Interesting theme. Rain effect, almost.
Oh! Town called... You didn't even tell me to look away!
No, it was fine.
Okay, a town called Mercy. I thought it was the making of the Gunslinger. I thought that was the
No.
name of the episode. Okay, so yeah, it's like a Wild West theme I'm getting.
Last chance saloon.
Oh, is that what it is?
No, I don't think so.
Oh. They're making a reference. Yeah, you have to have piano.
I really want Stephen and Dodo to be in here singing.
I'll dance on the tables or give you a tune for whatever's in your wallet at the last chance.
What are you doing here, son?
I'm the Doctor. This is
Oh.
Understand?
Everything is completely under control.
Yeah, from their perspective it is.
Thy will be done.
Oh.
You.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Isaac, it could be him.
You know it ain't,
Does change his appearance.
ma'am.
My name is Carla Jakes. I'm the Doctor.
There we go. I was just thinking problem solved, but actually, don't know what it is.
One problem solved.
I was able to rig up some rudimentary heating and lighting for the town.
Room for everyone.
I'll pop out, bring it back here, or what's your uncle? Really? Simple as that. No crazy schemes, no negotiations.
I've matured. I'm 1200 years old now. That's what happens to the archers.
Oh, so you're even a tiny bit curious.
With a little sleight of hand.
Pick a card, any card.
I'm just gonna throw cards at the Gunslinger.
What? I speak horse. He's called Susan. And he wants you to respect his life choices.
Yeah, well, he's not got a ship, but he's got a horse at the moment.
I just want to check something out. Oi, don't swear.
Yeah, don't worry, it's just the Doctor. I wonder where they filmed as well. 'cause it
Spain, I
was-
think.
Ah.
We're Spitzen now. Where is the damage?
Oh, I guess that's what the other Doctor landed in.
That wasn't the plan. He's not following the plan.
He really does. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, just crumbs can affect the course of their travels, so
Yeah.
can't
Maybe
really.
that's what happened here. He was eating toast.
Ah!
Incinerating intruders for 3 centuries. 9.
I'm sorry, Amy. You really should have followed the plan.
Well, in a way, he's about to be punished. Oh.
I'll kill the next person to step over that line. Make sure it's Jax.
Didn't say which way.
Oh. Who knows
No,
anymore?
we know.
Oh no.
Tell them what you are. Expert, he and his team took volunteers, told them they'd been selected for special training, then experimented on them, fused their bodies with weaponry, and programmed them to kill. But these people are out!
Oh. Oh, it's done. Oh no. Yeah, Doctor holding a gun is, it's not a common sight, but...
Let him come back, Doctor.
Or what?
As if that's all you're saying.
Everyone who isn't an American,
Drop your gun. Today, I honour the victims first. His, the Masters, the Daleks, all the people who died because of my mercy. Move over the line. Now.
Right now. We still jump. Oh!
We gotta stay.
Ah, you shot an innocent.
Everyone.
I wonder if that's gonna affect anything.
you got until noon tomorrow. Give him to me, or I'll kill you all.
Yeah, I thought it was too easy.
Oh my god, you're the marshal.
Yeah. That's how all this started. Jax turned someone into a weapon. Now that same story's gonna make you with it too. Don't you see, violence doesn't end violence.
There we go.
Give me a Dalek any day.
I mean, we did just get them recently.
What about a frightened Dalek?
Isaac made you marshal for a reason, and if you're good enough for him, you're good enough for me. Reckon you should know that.
Thank you.
Suppose. That's a good... Oh!
Oi.
He the Undertaker.
The spirit has to climb a mountain, carrying the souls of everyone you wronged in your lifetime. Imagine the weight I will have to lift.
How much does one
The
soul
monsters
weigh?
I created. The
Depends
people
on how that soul was wronged.
is your morality.
We will carry our prisons with us.
Oh, I thought I was going to give him an idea for something. Carry prisons.
We could lift the entire town. Oh, nice bit of slow-mo.
Oh, was it?
Tiny. Yeah.
Oh, so they are going to have a duel then. Thought there might be a little bit of negotiation. Of course. Oh, there goes the clock.
Ready?
Oh, interesting.
It's a really cool makeup/costume job, isn't it? Obviously the actual
gunslinger.
making. Yeah.
Yeah. Didn't even know prequels. Most of the prequels had names, like titles.
Not all of them do.
Yeah, I didn't think it would. No.
That's why you shouldn't read.
You should have had ebooks. Yeah, you might want to do something.
Go! Just go! I can't save you while you're here!
At least take Susan. I'm just gonna run all the way there. Is that a castle up there? That's interesting.
Oh. Don't know. Could
It
it
looks
look
a bit.
2, 1, 0.
Your job's done for you.
Behaved with honor at the end.
Ask someone why they don't have a marshal or sheriff or policeman there. We got our own arrangement, they'll say. Well, from the stars.
Yeah.
Movie of the week.
Yeah.
Again,
it was a
really
Western.
doesn't relate to like any. It's completely standalone, really.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's a really interesting. Really interesting style they're going for.
Mm.
Like the last one, but
Yeah.
it's still. Yeah. It's still Doctor Who.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
That's what I love about Doctor Who is last week you can have dinosaurs on the spaceship, and then this week, I suppose it's kind of again to relate it to the last one. You have something from the past combining like the sci-fi element with the past.
Yeah.
Dinosaurs, spaceship, cyborgs, Western.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's a good point.
Anyway.
That's a good point. Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
Anyway. Neutral 8. I've gone green 7.
Green.
Uncertain.
So yeah, once again, I'm a little bit higher than you. One score above.
Yeah, I
What's
think
that?
that's negligible though. I could easily, uncertain, I could easily have gone an 8. Could also easily have gone a 6.
Okay.
That's why I went uncertain.
Sure. Yeah, another good one. This one obviously is more of a specific like genre to it.
Yes.
Rather than the last one, which wasn't as specific. But it was enjoyable. And yeah, as you said, seeing the sci-fi elements with the gunslinger is actually really interesting, and it works well.
I do think, yeah. I think stylistically they've pulled off a Western.
Absolutely, and the fact that they actually, filmed it in a good location really helps as well. It helps establish it.
Yeah, I think it's a standing set in Spain that lots of films and TV shows go to when they, like, for cheaper than going to America or building one from scratch is a place that you can go and use.
Yeah. I mean, it's your typical sort of setup, but it works well.
Yeah. Obviously, they Doctor Whoified it with some of the electric stuff.
That's actually another thing I really like. That idea of that very, the idea that the ship is like providing that electricity. Yeah. That's a really cool idea as well. And again, just the idea that an alien has like crash landed and become part of the community. That's also very interesting. But the main thing that I really liked about it is it's sort of about how to deal with like conflicts in a way and the different ways of approaching that, and the best way, I guess.
Justice and mercy.
I really liked a lot of the discussions and sort of arguments that went into it. I mean, some of it was kind of the obvious, like, violence doesn't solve anything, but it's still really interesting to think about that. Obviously the Doctor does have a gun at one point, which again is not something you see often.
No. But obviously what Amy said there, they've not been travelling together for like the whole time, so
it's like the Doctor acting on impulse.
The whole
in a
do you
way.
remember Waters of Mars? It was kind of a similar thing where he'd been travelling without people for a while and
Yeah, it's like
went a
when
bit
he's,
mad.
yeah, when he's left on his own, he sort of
To a lesser
leaves
degree
his
here.
leaves his philosophies behind a little.
The
Well, not
companions
entirely.
ground him, and that's been a theme throughout Doctor Who, really. It's just we don't see it that often, but if you think about the very early days, Ian and Barbara that sort of say, no, we have to... It's very much them sort of teaching the Doctor morals, and eventually he gets there, but for those
Yeah.
first few stories, it's Ian and Barbara doing all the moral heavy lifting. So I think that has always been a thing.
Yeah.
It just doesn't often happen because
Yeah.
we often almost always have a companion.
Mm-hmm.
I think the reason I gave it an uncertain is because
why?
for me, I think a lot of the characters seem to change their minds very quickly.
Okay.
So, like the Doctor flipping back and forth between, but I guess that's kind of also part of it. But flipping back and forth whether to, I think he's convinced a bit easily by Amy, saying
Just the
we've
one
just got to be
who's
better
done it.
better than him, and he's like, oh yeah, I guess you're right. And then
Okay.
and Carter jecks as well between deciding to go out by himself, between wanting to go back in the cell to then deciding to kill himself. It's just there's a lot of people changing their minds. The sheriff, the old sheriff, what was he called? Isaac. Him deciding to protect him, and then when the Doctor tries to kick him out, says no, we're doing it, and then it's a lot of people flip-flopping
Okay.
very quickly.
Sure.
That's my only uncertainty about this. But yeah, I think you're right. I think it does very well in pretty much every other regard, actually. I love the directing, actually. There's some really good shots, the little bits of slow-mo. It's very,
I'm going to have to look back on that. Because
Yeah.
I didn't catch the slow-mo.
The zoom in, the low angles when it's the high noon thing.
It's inspired.
Yeah,
It feels
they've
inspired.
obviously gone for that aesthetic, and I think they did. I think the director pulled it off.
Yeah.
The obvious comparison is the gunfighters.
Apart from
But it's not like that
the
at
little
all.
conversation we had, the only similarity is that they're both Western themed.
Yeah, that's
where
where
it
the
is.
similarities end, really, isn't it?
I wasn't really thinking of the gunfighters,
No,
which
you wouldn't.
No. Even though I remember liking the gunfighters, it's a good thing this didn't remind me of it.
Yeah.
Because they're completely different.
Yeah.
You know?
I think it would have been inappropriate to reference the gunfighters.
Well, you could have had like a really subtle reference.
Something, yes.
That only
so subtle.
only people like us and like long time viewers would get.
Like the saloon is called the Last Chance Saloon or something. That would kind of have worked as the theme as well. Just something that doesn't intrude, but yeah.
Yeah, but I think calling the town Mercy was enough.
That was good. It is, yeah. Murray Gold, I think, does a lot of good music in this one. I don't know if you
I
heard
did
it at all.
Yeah, I did. There were parts that I did like. It's not strictly. Yeah, the music wasn't like exactly Western style. It was in parts, but there were occasional moments where it was a bit more unique, but still keeping the Western elements in there. It's really,
I think it was a good
really
balance.
good. Yeah, Murray Gold continuing to find new, like creating new impressive music. Yeah, it was good.
Cool. I think that's probably about everything that I've got to say.
Yeah.
Oh, I will say, again, for the uncertainty, Amy and Rory don't do much.
Thanks for saying that, because I was going to say it as well. Apart from, I mean,
A
Amy
little bit
has a
Amy.
couple of moments. Rory might as well not have been in it.
Yeah. You could probably count Rory's dialogue on your hands. I did the math. Rory has 14 lines of dialogue in the first 20 minutes and 1 line of dialogue after that. And that 1 line of dialogue is the word ready. Amy, I think, again, even with Amy, it didn't really have to be her. I think you could easily have done that with Isaac.
Yeah, like it could have just been the Doctor in terms of the main crew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I appreciate that they're the current companions, but so they are there, but their role was very, very minimal. But that's okay, because I think that we've had episodes where they have been central, girl weighted from last season.
Yeah.
For Amy, yeah, I think that they have played important roles, so I think that's fine to have an episode where they're not too important.
Yeah. And it's still good to have them there at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't pull a Nissa and, I've got a headache, I'm going to have to stay in the TARDIS.
No, I don't think you could do that.
Not nowadays, no.
Yeah.
Right.
Now that's it.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool, so we'll see you for episode 4 at some point. I don't know if we might move on we might watch some Avengers next or something, but whatever you want.
Yeah.
We'll see you for that then.
Outro.